Hi there, it's Jim and Penny. We're back at Mountain Fever Bluegrass Camp, 2020 Isolation Edition. Welcome. It would be great to be together with you in person, but this is the second greatest thing that's happened to me today. So we're going to do a little workshop for you, and then we're going to have a jam. And after that, we're going to play, Penny and I will play a few numbers for you. Which you can jam along with on your end. What do we care? Bring out your tuba. We can't hear it. I'm sure it'll be great. First off, for the workshop, what we're going to do is teach you how to play a Delmore Brothers classic, Blues Stay Away From Me. And we're going to show you some kind of like swing little secrets that you can
use at home.
You can use at home. All right, Penny, why don't you take it from there?
Hi, everybody. So welcome to our workshop. As Jim said, we're going to do this Blues Stay Away From Me for you. We're going to show you, we'll play the chorus for you here so that you can hear how we're all going to play it tonight and try to show you a different way. So, Jim, let's just run that form, and
Good idea.
we'll just do a little
show you what
play the
we're
chorus
talking
for
about.
you, and show you what we're talking
So
about.
we're going to do a 5-1 introduction, and then we're going to get right to it. 1, 2, 3. Stay away from me. Blues, why don't you let me be? Don't know why they keep on haunting me.
All right, so there's a little bit of what we have in mind for this tonight, for this part of the workshop. We're going to do, as Jim said, 3 different parts tonight for you. So to start off, why don't I show them what we're going to do on guitar, and then you can show them mandolin, all right?
That's great.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm playing 6s and 9s. And for those of you that are familiar with bar chords out there, you know that that's a G.
I thought you were talking poker for a second.
No, we're not going to the bar, Jim.
Okay.
Anyhow, stay home, exactly. So this is how you play a little 6 chord here. This is what I'm doing. There is a 2-finger 6 chord, and that would be like as if you were going to play a standard G chord, like this in Bluegrass. You just take the 2 bottom fingers off. And that's another way of doing a G6. But for those swingers out there that like to swing it, that's what we do. And then from here, you're going to go to a 9th position. And it's really important. What I do is I use 2 fingers to take down the bottom strings like that, and do my 9th like that. Now this is very movable chords that I'm doing here, because the next chord in this song is a D 9th, and you come up to here doing the same positioning. And then it's back to that 1, which is the 6th. Now I'll review this for you again. G6 goes like this. And then we're going to C 9th like that. And then back up here to D 9th. And then back to the 1. Now for those of you that want to jam along in this song and you're not comfortable with the 9s and the 6s, you can just play your G, your C, and your D to this song. That's no big deal. Just go ahead and play along. But if you're wanting to try that, this one here is a really nice, because it's really full and gives you a really nice bass note at the same time. Okay? Jim, why don't you show them what you're doing on the mandolin?
I think before I do that, Penny, let's play it through with the guitar, and they can focus on what you're doing there. Watch your hand.
Sure.
You kind of get your hand up close there, and we'll play it once through with the focus on. Let's hear the rhythm guitar.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, I went to A.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I went to A.
Yeah. No intro, just kick right in.
All right, let's just kick it into the G's.
Tuesday,
G6. Okay, so here it is. G6. 1, 2, 3, 4. G6, D9, G6.
So on mandolin, those chords would look like this. The G6 is starting with your second finger on the G string at the 4th fret. And then the first finger you put on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret to make the E note, which is the 6th. And then your 3rd finger is up here at the 5th fret. So it's a very funky way to play a G, the G6. Okay, and then your C9th is just sliding down like this. So I'm at the 3rd fret here with my 2nd finger. First finger is on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then I want both of these notes here on the 3rd fret for both of those strings. So I just flatten my finger out here to do both of those things, or you can put your finger just in the middle, in between the 4 strings, and just wait for your finger to grow. Don't worry, it will. And then you can just use one finger to play all 4 strings, like that. And the D9th, of course, is 2 frets up, like that. So G6th, C9th, it's a C7th actually, this would be your C9th, which is fun. And then your D9th is like that. Let's try with those chords and we'll just run through, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Change to C. Back to G. D9, that's the 5th fret with your 2nd finger. Back to G6. All right.
How's everybody feeling there? I know it's a little bit challenging, but that's why we're here.
We will prevail, right? Because we're good for challenges. We're staying home. We're hardly ever going to the grocery store. We're eating the canned stuff at the back of the cupboard. And boy, who knew that stuff was in the freezer, right, Penny? We can do this. So we can do this mandolin rhythm thing. Are we at that point yet?
Sure. Why don't you go ahead?
So
while you do the
there's
rhythm
also
thing as well.
the rocking or swing rhythm that I was doing at the very start. Now in the G chord, you want to put your first finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. That's the note G. So we're in the key of G. That's our root. So the 2nd finger goes to the 7th fret on the G string, the 4th string. So really we're only worried about those 2 strings, okay? So we got that, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our 3rd finger and stretch it up to the 9th fret to play this. Keep everything down, so it's like this. Keep those other fingers down. When you change to the C, what you do is you keep these outside fingers down, and your middle finger, the 2nd finger, is going to go to the 3rd string, and it's going to go up and down like this. And then we're back to G. And then we're going to switch to 2 different strings, the middle 2 strings with the same formation here. 5th fret on the 2nd string, 7th fret on the 3rd string. And then we're going to use on the 3rd string, our 3rd finger on the 9th fret. That's D9th, and then we're going back to G. Let's play that through one time, Penny.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Change to C, back to G, up to D, G.
Try that one more time.
Let's sing it. Stay away from me.
right, so little refresher. We're gonna do a little quick little refresher, and then we're gonna play the
Play the
song
tune.
from the top. All right, so you have lots of times to practice it. So here we go. G6, or you play an ordinary G. Take off your 2 bottom fingers. All right, that's your G6. Back to the bar chord. If you were playing a G, now you're doing. I just want to mention also, sometimes you're doing this little pump motion with your hands, and you're flattening the strings and then bringing them off a bit, and then it gives you this little bit of a pumping action. So that comes with pressure and time and timing. Now you're not going to probably get that right off the bat, but it's something to work towards, okay? You're just going to put your pressure on. And it's the same when you go to that 9th chord. Now, use those 2 bottom fingers again to take all of those 3 strings. You want to dampen them all. And then don't forget, it's just jumping up. Exact same formation when you're going to the 5. All right? It doesn't come right after that chord, of course, but you're doing the exact same formation when you go to that the D9. All right? So that's my little refresher on what the formations look like. Jim, do you want to just give him a quick little refresher on your formations?
Okay, sure. So with the G6, we're using this unusual voicing for the G chord with starting on the 4th string, 4th fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, 1st string, who cares? We could do open if you're that into it. That's the G chord. The C chord is 3rd fret for all the strings except the 3rd string. You're going to play that on the 2nd fret. 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. And then up to, so that's 5th fret, 4th, 5th, 5th fret. That's your D chord. And you're back to this G, or you're coming up to this one. 5th fret, 7th fret on the 3rd and 4th strings respectively, where we're doing the rocking shuffle. Like that. For G, for the C chord, it's 5th fret and 9th fret on the 3rd and 4th strings. See that? And then we're pumping on the 3rd string. And back to G. And for the D, we're shifting this all 1 string closer to the floor on the 2 middle strings, 5th fret on the 2nd string, 7th fret on the 3rd string, 7th and 9th is our motion. And back to G. There we go. So now we're going to play Blues, Stay Away From Me. And we're going to say thank you to the Delmore brothers for writing this down and recording this and making this happen. And to Doc Watson for being a Delmore Brothers fan and growing up to play guitar, and pass this one on to more people.
Many people.
So
okay.
many people, all the people.
Oh, and you, and me, and him.
We the people.
So get your instruments ready. Play whatever you want.
But play in the key of G.
But play in the key of G. And we're going to play the whole song through. We're going to do, we're going to start off on the 5, because we've got a little intro and outro with the 5 and the 1, right? And then we're going to play verse. We're going to start with chorus. And then we're going to play, so a chorus, a verse, and a break. Jim will take the first break, just so you can hear how that's going to go down. And then we're going to do another verse and a chorus, and you guys take a break. Maybe you'll take 2 breaks in a row, just so you can, once you get so hot and smoking, you want to do 2 in a row. And then we'll do the last verse and chorus it out and tag it home. All right, Jim?
Yep.
Okay, you guys ready out there? Because
we're ready here.
Let's just do it at a moderate pace so people can...
Kind of moderate,
All right? All right, so here we go. We're
the
starting on the 5.
5-1 intro.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Stay away Don't know why they keep on haunting me.
Love was never meant for me. True love was never meant for me. Seems somehow we never can agree. You stay away from me. Why don't you let me be? Don't know why you keep on haunting me. Life is full of misery. Dreams are like a memory. Bring back your love the way it used to be. Stay away from me. Why don't you let me be? Don't know why you keep on haunting me. Alright, let's hear you play one now. Should we give another one?
Oh yeah, take another one. Come on.
All right.
Take it.
Tears, so many I can see. Years don't mean a thing to me. Time goes by, and still I can't be free.
Stay away from me. Why don't you let me be? Don't know why you keep on haunting me. Let's take it home. Back to 5. Don't know why you keep on haunting me.
Well, thanks so much, everybody. That's the first part of this workshop here. We're just going to grab a quick tea and
Then we'll come back for a jam.
We're going to come back for a jam.
So
That's
get
right.
your instruments tuned up and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Don't go away.